That's cricket.
Hey.
Keep talking.
Hey, we are back, ladies and gentlemen, with another jam-packed episode of the G&C Sports Talk. This is Cary, your co-host.
I am Gary.
And you know what? Hey, we do this for the culture.
By the culture.
Because we are the culture, you dig?
#1 sports podcast. Why?
Because our mama said so.
Because our mama said so.
Yes, sir.
Yes, we are in for a jam-packed episode, as always, as usual.
Facts.
We will get to those comments in a minute. We will get to our couple of house cleaning things. But before we get started, what do you have to look forward to? Of course, our classic segments.
Facts.
Flag on the play, when life comes at you fast.
Yes, sir.
The money shot,
Yes,
and
sir.
music picks, which is so important. We'll talk about that in 1 second. And then also, we got the coaching carousel that continues in college football. We also have the trades. There's only a few of them. That might blow your mind, including one that made us very sad.
Yeah.
It made us so sad. It sucked.
It hit me right here. It shot me right there in the heart.
Right there.
Right there in the heart, man.
And also, we want to make sure that we go ahead and thank y'all. That's one. But then, two, we got NBA week 2 winners, losers type thing like that. We'll talk about that. But we got a jam-packed episode. We want to thank y'all so very much. You got anything to say before we get going?
No, man. I just want to say thank y'all for subscribing. Thank y'all for the viewership. We appreciate it. We're going to keep rocking. We're going to keep giving y'all that good energy. Great episode after episode after episode. I just want to say, I appreciate y'all for tuning in every Tuesday for sure.
All right, and real quick before we get to it, because we are going to get to these comments real quick, but again, it's a jam-packed episode. Thank y'all so much for being locked in. If you are a day one, A1, what we like to call here a repeat offender for staying locked in, we want to say thank you. We appreciate you. We love you. If you're a first-time viewer, subscriber, liker, bot, whatever it may be, we want to say welcome. Thank you. And we love you already. We love you already. And last but certainly not least, what we want to do, what we want to make sure, one of our things we love here. Here at GNC Sports Talk, we love music. We love talking about it, sharing it, listening to it. We want to make sure you put in the comments an M next to the artist, album, or song that you have been listening to. We will highlight that at the end of this episode, like we do at the end of every other episode.
Yes, sir.
Before we get to the comments, quickly, how you doing?
Doing good, man. I just want to say, hey, I appreciate you for giving me this shirt. If y'all don't know, this is one of my favorite shows of all time. He got it for me. I appreciate you for giving me the shirt. I'm rocking the shirt. And also a message on the back. A man got to have a code. Shout out to Bunk. Shout out to Omar. Shout out to everybody on the Wire crew. I appreciate y'all. If nobody else don't say it, I will. I appreciate the Wire. I still watch the Wire to this day. Nice shirt for you. And also, how are you doing today, sir?
I'm doing good, man. In the comments, somebody already said that is our mother. We will get to shouting her out in a minute. We are right now over 100 subscribers. It happened Friday. Because y'all don't live here, y'all did not see me break down, and that's okay because I do an ugly cry whenever it get down to it and touch my soul.
Yep.
Thank y'all so much for tuning in. 100 plus subscribers. We have reached one of our goals that we wanted to do. And at the end of this episode, I ain't got a graphic, but we got a big surprise for y'all coming up.
Yep.
Without further ado, let's get to these comments, shall we?
Let's get it.
#1 sports podcast for the 2025 Bayou Classic. Shout out, Gremlin. Give me a round of applause.
Yeah, boy.
Give me some air horns real quick.
Let's get it, man. Gremlin. Hey, if we could just stay in there, have some luck on our side. If we win out, some good things might be upon us. Man.
What's happening? What's going on, fam? What it is, Sade?
What up, Sade? What up?
Hey, to our favorite 2K25 and 2K creator just in general.
Yes,
that
sir.
is
Black Rating.
We are here again. Congratulations on the 100 subscribers. Appreciate that, brother.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate that. Also, that's our mother. Y'all make sure y'all say, hey, mama.
What up, mama?
Congrats on the subscribers and many more. And that's a shout out to these shirts also.
Hey, man.
Courageous Wolf, what it do? You got some bold predictions for college basketball. That's why he back.
I can't wait. College basketball started yesterday. I've been tuning in. Again, if you're a sports fan, this is the season. football, college football, NFL, NBA, college basketball, the World Series. And y'all know I don't even watch baseball like that. But the World Series, this past World Series, great World Series. It was an all-time classic. Again, I don't watch it, but on what day was that? Saturday. Yeah, Saturday night. We tuned in. I forgot what inning. It was a late inning that we tuned in to watch Game 7. When the Dodgers won the World Series, Game 7 in Toronto against the Toronto Blue Jays. Yeah, I'm saying that right. Yeah, against the Toronto Blue Jays. It was some things going on in that game. Yamamoto. I apologize. If I'm saying his name right, hopefully I am. That man is a dog.
Hey,
pressure
hold on.
bust pipes, and his pipes ain't got busted. Y'all need to know that man name.
You only
remember his name.
All right. Hey, appreciate that, Charlie. Oh, we got malfunctions going on. Let me see something.
Try doing it again.
No, we good.
Okay.
It just.
But anyway, why you messing with that? Yeah, it was definitely a good World Series, man. But like I said, this is a season. Football and basketball. That's all I can say. I love it. I love it. And in no time, guess what? I'll be back out there.
Oh, I'm sorry. Not yet. I will say Atlanta Braves 2026 World Series and OKC 2026. Hey, we're going to talk about that in a minute.
We'll see, man.
We're going to talk about that in a minute.
Bold predictions.
Let's go ahead. Did you have any college football news while I pull up this for us to look at it? I don't have very much besides the coaching carousel that is going on.
I was going to wait for them, for the coaching carousel for them, man. But college football news, still same old Miami. Y'all took that L in the SMU, which I was shockingly, it was one of them games. It was a trap game for them, and they failed miserably. I believe they lost two times.
Yes.
So it's definitely gonna be hard for them to get in the playoffs. But we'll see, man. We'll see how that goes. Probably next week we'll give y'all an update on the playoff carousel. As you will, we're gonna give y'all the playoff carousel what's going on right now in college football. But Miami, that was a stunner for me. Everybody else, I can't think of any right now. I can't think of none right now, man.
No, nothing major, significant, I don't believe, took place. Nothing that shook up anything, I should say.
No, not that I could say, man.
Auburn's head coach, Hugh, freezes out.
Yep.
Maryland's head coach, what's his name?
Well.
No. I got it right here.
Okay.
Mike
Locksley.
He is out.
Yep.
Penn State started this coaching carousel cycle in college football. We have a cycle going on. We shall see. The first domino that should fall is Ole Miss head coach Lane Kiffin, whether he will stay there or choose to take another job. We shall see. What should he do? He should probably stay.
Yeah, don't. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, man. Whatever you got going on in Ole Miss, I don't know why, but whatever you have going on out there in Ole Miss, it's working right now. And like he can't be beat. You went from your starting quarterback getting hurt to your second string quarterback playing. Low key might be a Heisman. Who knows, man? But he doing his thing. He doing his thing out there. Lane Kiffin doing his thing out there. I don't know if he will go anywhere. I'm pretty sure all the programs that got done with they got rid of their head coaches with definitely like Lane Kiffin in their back pocket. But I don't see Lane Kiffin going anywhere. He bringing in the talent. The talent's right there. Would I like him to go to LSU? Sure, I would like him to go to LSU.
I want to be proud to say I like him versus him being at Ole Miss.
Yeah, I definitely like him at LSU better than Ole Miss. I don't think you ain't winning nothing. You ain't winning nothing so far with Ole Miss. You might as well gonna try to change it up. But hey, if you stay I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. Not one iota, man.
Yeah. Hey, family. Sorry I'm late to part. No, you ain't late. You just right on time.
Man, it's all good, man.
We love you, cousin. Why should the governor of Louisiana have anything to do with hiring a new head coach? I will tell you why, mother. That is a great question. They have fired their head coach. They have also fired their athletic director, and nobody is left in place. And if you know anything about Louisiana, we're a little backwards. We do things differently on our own. So the governor is the next person up that's supposed to sit up there and hire, not the president of the United States. No. I mean, the president of the University of Louisiana State. No, not that. No. We have to have the governor step in to hire, which means I'm sorry for you, but they're probably gonna get the head coach and hire wrong, and the athletic director hire wrong.
I hope they don't.
They will. I'm just letting you know. I'm just letting you know.
I hope they don't, man.
What up, guys?
What up, Spencer?
Oh, you know what's up, Spencer.
See, Spencer.
You know what's up.
The thing is, I would be feeling good right now if we happen to play a good game on Sunday and actually won that game on Sunday. But unfortunately, I can't say anything because whatever happened, it didn't happen. Y'all took what y'all took. We took what we took. I can't. You know how they go, man. I just can't go back and forth with them because we lost too. Now we won and they lost. It's a different story. But they lost. We lost. But it's the way y'all lost though. That was pretty bad, man.
Oh, I'm gonna do it. Just give me a couple more minutes, Spencer. We're gonna get into it because that fall. I tell you every time, Spencer, every year since we've known each other, that fall hurt every time. That fall is epic for y'all and it's funny to me. I love you though. I really do.
Hey, it's all love, man.
I love you. I love you. Let's see. Okay, so do you want to get into the NBA first? Because that'll be a little bit quicker than what we got going.
Okay.
I think so. I think we get in there first.
Let's get to it, man.
Y'all stay tuned. Work with us here. And once again, if y'all didn't hear it, just because we trying to celebrate right now. We over 100 subscribers. We hit that goal. We hit that goal.
Yeah, we did.
That was our goal this year. We want to get over 100 subscribers.
I'm proud of us.
I believe the count is at 111.
Yeah.
We appreciate that.
I'm proud. I'm so proud.
Yes. All right. Before we get into it, y'all hold the football. We ain't got too much to talk about basketball. I got it listed down here too.
Okay.
Basketball is going on. The reason why I'm so invested because I'm doing fantasy basketball. Yours truly right here. Cary is always in 100,000% on basketball when it first starts till it ends. I got this listed down here. We can talk about that, but anything that surprises you right now that we shouldn't expect, and keep it entertaining because I gotta go get this charger.
All right, yeah, man. Well, the first thing I want to say is it seems like the Bulls have did a whole total 360 from what they were last year. They were the last undefeated team in the Eastern Conference. They took an L. They are currently playing Philadelphia 76ers right now. So I think that is a surprise right now for the moment. That they are definitely the surprise, especially in the Eastern Conference. So it's good to see that their young team balling, and they are doing this without Kobe White. Out of North Carolina, they doing all this without Kobe White. So shout out to you for putting that out there. Oklahoma City Thunder remain the only undefeated team in the NBA. I can't even explain. That team is so much more than a complete team. That is a true team. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, he's doing his thing up to averaging 30 a game, if I'm not mistaken. He up there for sure. And I'm looking right now, Indiana Pacers, Wizards, one-win teams. Pacers for sure. Wizards, the Washington Wizards, they young. They young. So they have time to jail. Indiana, of course, they, Mr. Tyrese Halliburton. And, of course, unfortunately, the Pelicans are still winless. The Brooklyn Nets are still winless. Zion is out for a couple of games, 7 games with a hamstring injury. So they're going to be without him. Brooklyn Nets, Michael Porter Jr., we know how much we give him flack, but he been balling in Brooklyn besides that first game. I don't know what was going on.
I believe it's because he has no choice.
Yeah, we paid you. You better start balling. You better start putting up 28, 25, 30. Do what you got to do. At least make it, make it entertaining. But again, we're going to Brooklyn, so Anyway, what's going on?
Don't be trying to slip that in there. I just want to call you out.
Okay.
Last week, if y'all tuned in, somebody said we were going to do an extra episode. So we're transferring it to this week.
We're going to do it this week.
And whatever day he say, that's what we're going to do.
We're going to do it.
But I just want y'all to know, it's not my fault.
And I take the blame for that, people. That's all on me.
No.
That's all on me.
No, let me tell y'all about him. So he goes.
You gotta have me like that.
No. He gonna say Sunday. You know what we forgot to do? I said what we forgot to do. We forgot to do the extra NBA episode. I said we didn't forget that you did. Oh, well, you be doing no.
Bro,
You know, all you gotta do is say the word.
it was a chill weekend. That's all I can say.
All right. What up, fellas? Congrats on meeting the goal. Thank you,
Appreciate
cuz.
it. Appreciate it. That's Gremlin's finest right there.
Appreciate that big cam. Appreciate that big
The
killer.
the linebacker, D line, all the
Killer.
the whole nine.
Appreciate you, killer. Huge congratulations. Hey, we do what we can do. We appreciate it. Things to kind of keep your eyes on. We're gonna find out that the Spurs are really real this year in the NBA. We are very impressed by them. Yes, Victor Wembanyama is 7'5", 7'6", I guess, on a good day. He's everything that he's been hyped up to be and then some. We shall see how long it is that this lasts because his body has to hold up the season. So we shall see. We're going to see if Dallas is real before they get Kyrie Irving back. Sometimes it looks good and it's firing on all cylinders. Sometimes it doesn't. The LA Lakers, whenever LeBron James gets back, will he fit into the mold of what he's supposed to be? And that may be the very highest support cast player that he's ever had to be in his career because Luka, Austin Reeves, I mean, the whole 9 yards, it's a gelling thing which mirrors the Dodgers because the Dodgers ownership is the one that is majority over the Lakers. We going to see what that looks like.
Sir.
76ers. Without Joel Embiid, we'll see what that looks like.
Look. What I can tell you about the Philadelphia 76ers right now, one, y'all always getting double digits down in the second half. I don't know what's going on with that. Y'all need to clean that up. That's one. Two, Tyrese Halliburton, not Tyrese, but Tyrese Maxey and VJ Edgecombe, looking like the best backcourt right now, man. And again, VJ just a rookie. Tyrese doing his thing. Now, they are getting a lot of playing time right now, but like I said, man, things are looking up in Philadelphia. And with Joel Embiid, that the process is kind of, I ain't gonna say it's kind of, I ain't saying it's over, but it's inching closer to, you're on that downside, man. And Paul George, he still ain't played. So this team ain't complete just yet. Everybody have to get healthy. But for the most part, they definitely are entertaining. I can't say that. They are entertaining. Like I said, they have one of the best backcourts in the league right now. VJ, he playing like he rookie of the year. Again, Tyrese Maxey, he playing all-star level right now at the moment. So if they can continue where they at, man, good things looking for Philadelphia. They gonna be looking up Philadelphia. It just what happens when the game slow down and Joel ain't there. So we'll see, man. We'll definitely see. I'm gonna keep watching them and see how they progress as the season goes on. But for the most part, I like what I'm looking at.
All right, and real quick to a couple of these comments. Oh wait, we'll do that one next. But we do have one for the NBA.
Okay.
Take Klay Thompson's points under each game.
If you know, you know. If you know, you know. Hey, true enough, dog.
I'm disappointed because I had a bold outtake at the beginning of the season, and he is not living up to what I said.
What was that? What was that take?
It's not even worth seeing.
Okay.
You'd be disappointed if you heard. Yeah. You'd be disappointed if you heard what it is.
Yeah.
Okay, so we are going to transition to the NFL, which is what everybody's here for because NFL is in full bloom. Week 9 just ended. We'll talk about some of the scores. We'll talk about how it looks difficult for some people. But first, we had kind of a subpar trading day. This is the trade deadline for teams to make some things. Real quick, from the Courageous Wolf, I think Jamar and JJ, that's Justin Jefferson, both should request a trade. Jamar Chase and Justin Jefferson. Here's the thing. Without a shot of a doubt, as much as that would be fun to see where they land, both of them are locked in on contracts, so it ain't happening. It's never happening. For Jamar Chase, he just signed his contract, and he's not going anywhere because him and Joe, I feel, are package deals. And you might as well rope T. Higgins in there too because he just got his money. With Justin Jefferson, I believe he's a loyalist, much like he is in the sense of I only cheer for my team and want what's best for them. When it comes to Justin Jefferson, he's gonna ride the wheels till it falls off. And it's unfortunate and also fortunate. We appreciate people who are loyalists. We also hate it for some that are loyal to a fault because the organization never looks out for you. And then for players who choose to come out and air their grievances and still stick with said team, Myles Garrett.
Myles Garrett.
We do not feel sorry for you. Having said all that, it would be fun to see both of those wide receivers, top 3 for sure in the league.
Mm-hmm.
But it ain't happening. They ain't going anywhere. They locked in. Money will be thrown at them if they ever have the thought come across their mind.
Yep.
They'll just restructure their deal to give them more or whatever. Neither one of them are leaving unless said quarterback for Jamar Chase, Joe Burrow leaves, and or if they ever get a quarterback, which they had one last year for Justin Jefferson. You hate to see it if you're a fan of receivers and offenses, but these are the pickles that they are in, and this is what happens when you sign long-term deals.
I agree, man. That's exactly. I couldn't have said it no better, man. I couldn't have said it no better. Dude, they need to get over. I don't know, Justin Jefferson. He been on his. You know, they just took a dub. They got a dub in Detroit.
But are they competing for a playoff spot?
They right now, yeah.
Wild card, right?
Wild card, yeah, wild card. You know, anything's better than nothing. Anything's better than nothing. Wild card or not, wild card.
The best,
you just need to get in.
What's the best parts of that man years?
I agree.
Okay, real quick, if you are a fan of the NFL, go ahead and put your favorite team in there, and we will talk about what we feel they are or aren't. Spencer, we know what yours is, so if you don't want to put them in there, if you're ashamed, I understand. Mm-hmm. Courageous Wolf, we know who yours is because that's ours too. If you want us to put it in there, please put your favorite team in there. We know some of y'all Saints fans, Eagles fans, Falcons fans. I know other fans or whatever, they are not here. So whoever you're a fan of, we will talk about them. We will get to that. A couple of trades that happened. Sauce Gardner, New York Jets.
Yes, sir.
He is gone.
Yes, sir.
He's with the Indianapolis Colts. 2 first-round picks out of that thing. And also Quinyon, am I saying it right?
Yeah,
Quinnen Williams. Mm-hmm. Quinnen Williams is now with the Dallas Cowboys. They need defensive help. They went and called on him, and I don't want to look for the other guy's name. I know he's a linebacker from the Cincinnati Bengals. Mm-hmm. I'll just ask you, from the Jet side, how do you feel about what happened? And then we'll talk about the other thing real quick.
Rebuilding. That's the word I'm looking for right now, rebuilding. They need to get all the draft capital they can, and hopefully those draft picks that they get can kind of, they work out for them in a sense, and bring the miserable Jets to life. But they got rid of Sauce Gardner, and like I said, hopefully the draft picks are paying out. Quinnen Williams was definitely a shocker. One of the better defensive linemen in the NFL. And he's gonna be on a good team. He's gonna be putting pressure on the quarterback a lot. The running game, you know what I'm saying? For teams trying to run against the Cowboys or whatever, they're gonna have a little hard time because Quinnen Williams, despite him being on a bad team, he still is a productive player. He still is a productive player, so that's just gonna add a little bit more defensive side of the ball for the Cowboys. So I mean for both teams. For the Colts and the Cowboys, I think it was a good trade that needed to happen.
So for the Jets, I know that they're rebuilding, and this is very evident for the draft picks that they're stacking up. They're getting ready for the 2026 draft and 2027 draft, and possibly maybe getting somebody else in, based off these trades that they can make for those first round picks and things.
Right.
Evident, it is. What I am terrified of, it's something that we see all the time with African-American head coaches. Aaron Glenn might not survive this cycle that they're going through. And I hate it because they're blowing it up. This is going to be a disaster of a season. Right now it's between the Jets and the Saints and somebody else who only has one win, the Titans.
The Titans.
For who's going to get the first pick and all that stuff like that. I don't know if Aaron Glenn is going to survive it. I wish he would have waited to not go to the Jets and wait for another head coaching position. I hope they have him survive it. I believe in him, but he may not make it past next year. And we know how that goes. You stay in there long enough to be a transition coach, and then they bring somebody else in. That's another episode, deeper dive into that. But yes, they are in rebuilding. As far as the Cowboys, the thing that I have to say with the moves that they made, both on the defensive side of the ball, getting a linebacker, getting Quinnen Williams, yeah. Is it too little too late? Honestly, is it too little too late? That's exactly what I have to say. Yes, they made the moves, but they just lost to the Arizona Cardinals after Michael Irvin was sweating in his quote-unquote pulpit in Texas while First Take was down here. Marcus Spears. People saying that the Cowboys are going to put up 40 points because the offense is so dynamic, and I don't think they paid attention to the Arizona Cardinals, who have a good defense, at least serviceable. And what the Arizona Cardinals usually do to the Cowboys, they are, I believe somebody said, 15-7 against them since like the 70s, 80s type thing like that. Despite Kyler Murray not losing to them, and he did not play. Like it was laughable. It was funny, but it was even crazy that people thought that it was going to get to 40 points. On the Indianapolis Colts side, they're going for it.
They're going for it. That's all it is.
They are one of the surprise teams. We didn't get the chance to get it this week, but we'll get it for next week to talk about how bad or wrong we were with our list. A lot of it we got right, and a lot of it we got wrong. And we'll talk about that. But the Colts are going for it. They are showing us some things on the defensive side of the ball. The thing that I worry about with them going into the deeper part of the season right now is they don't have significant injuries, which are great. But since teams know they like to run, and this is the Achilles heel in a sense, if they can't run, can Daniel Jones get it done? We shall see what happens with that. Because that is going to determine, yes, they might win the AFC South, but how deep can they go? If they aren't playing at home and they're outdoors and it's a bona fide defense, if they can't run, can they get it done outside of it? But they have sure there's some things on the other side of the ball. Jacksonville made a move, didn't make a difference. The Saints traded away Raheem Shaheed. I thought we was going to get a chance to give it to Chris Olave because he's a concussion waiting to happen, but it did not happen. Raheem Shaheed, we wish you luck. You are with the Seattle Seahawks. You did not choose to go there. We chose to trade you there. We got picks for it, even though, like you said, we do a bad job of doing things with the picks. Real quick, before we get there, let me get to these comments. Okay. Sade likes those girls in blue.
Twice.
You already know I'm a Falcons fan till I die, and I am good.
Hell.
See, I didn't check on you because I didn't know how you felt. You said they was going to win by 20, and they lost by 1.
On an extra point that they missed.
There you go.
Mind you, an extra point.
Saints need to trade Chris Olave and a third round for Shador.
Is he worth Chris Olave in the third round? I don't think he is.
So I know people riding for Shador for whatever reason they may. But I'll just answer this for you as nicely as I can. Shador should be happy he did not wind up with the Saints. We do not have an offensive line.
Facts. And we traded Penny.
And he was also with a bad offensive line in college. So going to a bad offensive line.
To a professional bad offensive line.
We are at least 2 years away from being a serviceable team. I'm not even talking about being good. I'm just talking about being competitive. We've been in games, but that's because our defense is better. But the offense is terrible.
Yeah, man.
Him being back there just to be like he's starting so he can fulfill everybody's hopes and dreams and wishes doesn't mean that we're going to be a better team.
And look, go back to who I think may have won the trade. I ain't gonna lie, Sam Darnold. If their offense ain't cooking, if you can't even be in contention to be the number 1 seed in the NFC in general, y'all just picked up another good receiver, Cooper Kupp. I can't pronounce his last name.
Jackson Smith and Jigba.
Jack Smith and Nigba?
Njigba. Yes.
He's playing out of his mind. He's top 3 wide receivers out right now. Everything that a lot of quarterbacks want in this league, Sam Darnold, you have it. There is no way that their offense should score no more than, in my opinion, they should score no more than 25 to 30 points per game.
Well, haven't we seen
20, 25, and 35?
But haven't we seen this already?
We have.
He was scoring a bunch of points last year when he was with the Vikings with Justin Jefferson and said cast around him. He was making it happen, and then at the end, as the saying goes, he turned into a pumpkin. Not in a bad way, but that's just what happened. So, yes, he can put up all the points. The thing I like about Seattle is this. Their defense looks shades of what it used to be back when they were the Legion of Boom. And if it looks like that, it can be a scary team because they were putting up points back then. But their defense really ran some things and they hitting hard. It's what the NFC West is known for. We will see what they did, but they are shoring up things. And The only thing I worry about with Seattle is can they run the ball? I know both running backs have a tendency to get hurt also. So we'll see how that looks. But defensive wise, they smacking back there. I can't even count.
Yes, sir.
Pause. Yeah, I realize how
They
that
are.
sounds.
They are, man. They just playing good ball, man. Like that offense. Oof.
Okay, I want to get into what we saw in terms of some games, right?
Okay.
We already talked about the Cowboys in a sense. It was funny. It was sad if you're a Cowboys fan, but we enjoyed it. I'll talk about the game that I told you about. You had Cincinnati Bengals versus the Chicago Bears. 47-42. Joe Flacco went crazy with 470 yards. Caleb Williams did not look very good, and this is not me hating. He just did not look very good. Here's the thing. The Chicago Bears won, and some would argue, or you can look it up, and I believe their offense is top ranked, I believe top 10 at least. And the thing that I told him was, for the Chicago Bears winning said games as they have, I ask you this. Why does it look so hard?
Yeah, that is the main thing that I want you to point out, because you did say that on Sunday, and I was like, man, that you made a good point. That is an excellent point, because all of their games, despite them winning, all of their games have been just a struggle to win.
With a good defense, mind you, supposed to be a good defense, a defense that was leading the league in takeaways, as interceptions, fumbles, whatever it may be. It looks hard because every game this year has been close. And it shouldn't look this hard if your defense is this good, and it shouldn't look this hard if you can run the ball. But every time I turn the TV and we looking at him, it's the same thing that we saw when he was at USC, and the same thing we saw during his rookie campaign, which is why I do not believe Caleb Williams is like everybody else says, but I know that's an unpopular opinion. It looks very hard. It should not look this hard if y'all are this dominant on the defensive side, if y'all can run the ball this good. But it looks hard, and y'all are winning games that you should honestly lose. So all that tells me is you're still the Chicago Bears. You're still the Chicago Bears. What do I mean by that? Not throwing shade. Maybe he could change it. Maybe he can't. But history shows us any quarterback in Cleveland -1, I forgot his name right now, it escapes me. I'll think about it here in a minute. Any QB in Cleveland does not make a difference.
No, they don't.
Because they have bigger problems. I believe they are one of the ultimate sports karma teams out there. Chicago Cubs used to be one in baseball, but they broke that when they won. So we just got the Cleveland Browns left. And it just doesn't look good. But I digress.
Okay.
Chicago won. They shouldn't have. It is what it is.
Minnesota win against Detroit was a shocker to me. It was a shocker. I mean, they 4-4 right now, 3-2 away. I mean, JJ did what he was supposed to do. He did what he's supposed to do, and I don't know. NFC North, I'm not sure who's leading that division, but it may be Minnesota, man. They may be the ones leading that division. Who knows? But okay, never mind.
No,
never mind. It's still Green Bay. But the records are right there. Green Bay 5-2, Detroit Lions 5-3, Chicago 5-3, and Minnesota 4-4.
It's crazy though because Minnesota is 2-0 in the division.
So I don't see why they would,
overall record, I guess.
Yeah, maybe the overall record, but
2-0 in the division is crazy.
2-0 in the division.
Green Bay is up because they 1-0.
Okay, that makes sense. I can see that.
Maybe this ain't updated. Yeah. Okay, yeah, maybe they should be updated. So that's a good.
Yeah, that. But like I said, that's a good point. We'll see how JJ goes from for the rest of the season since he's been out. Be aware of the injuries. That's all I can say.
Another team it looks very hard for.
Oh, Minnesota?
Yes.
Yeah, well, rightfully so. They got a rookie. Well, you can call him a rookie quarterback.
Well, it's not even that he's a rookie. It's that all his balls look really, really hard to catch.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. He did throw some ducks down there. I ain't gonna lie. He threw a couple of ducks. Like the one he threw over Justin Jefferson, bro, just give it to him. Like, all you gotta do is you don't need to aim. Even though I don't even, it's short or whatever. Aim up. Aim at him. Don't aim all the way up at the sky. That's it.
They say it's because he tries to bullet it in no matter what, and that's throwing it very hard when you don't have to. It's about touch sometimes. The Green Bay Packers lost to the Carolina Panthers. Was it a shock? Yes. Do I believe in the Green Bay Packers? No. I was not one that believed that they were going to go to the Super Bowl just off that first week when Michael Parsons got there with all the hype. they lost. They have bigger problems on offense and sometimes defense with not being able to, I guess, lock it down when they need to. Yeah. So the Carolina Panthers are 5-4 also.
Yes, sir. 5. Yeah, the Green Bay offense. What are y'all doing? What do y'all want to establish? Because I don't know what they want to do. They've been struggling to put up points. I know the last week or 2 weeks ago when they played Pittsburgh, they put up points, but the game got out of hand. But y'all been struggling to put up points.
The Broncos went over the Texans.
Ugly game, and C.J. Stroud was out.
Defensive game. C.J. Stroud got the concussion. Bo Nix still didn't look good. Go ahead. You can talk about whatever else.
Let me see. Jacksonville Jaguars barely beat the Raiders in OT.
Shout out to Sean's other team.
Yeah, Jacksonville 5-3. Surprise, surprise, surprise. Again, we're gonna come back with y'all with these what happened earlier when we talked about the Alissa. Yeah, we're gonna have to do some changing on that bad boy.
The Bills won over the Chiefs.
Whoop-de-doo.
It's nothing to celebrate. Can you do it in the postseason?
Can you do it in the postseason?
If we're gonna hold Lamar to this high standard, the Buffalo Bills get held to this high standard as well. Don't care. You won. I love Chiefs misery. And Chiefs Kingdom, because that's what they try to call it. But I also don't care. We know what you can do in the regular season. If you can't get it done in the postseason, it doesn't matter. That's what we are with Lamar, and that's what we are with Josh Allen. The Seahawks, which you're talking about, they're 6-2. They're looking fantastic. It is crazy. They are 4-0 away from home, which is crazy because they have the loudest, dopest home crowd, 12-0, right?
Yep.
Commanders, whew.
Stinker.
It's terrible.
I mean, the Commanders, y'all look worse than we did against Seattle, and that's saying a lot. We look pretty bad ourselves. We look like we ain't want to be there. Y'all was just the turnovers, the defense being non-existent. And, I don't know. Again, this past week, especially with us playing the Rams and Matthew Stafford just throwing the ball all over us without, pretty much incomplete passes. Seattle just had their way with Washington. I truly do mean that. They just had their way. I don't even know what else to say about that. it was just bad on all fronts. So y'all got y'all behinds handed to y'all.
Yeah, it's really shaky. It's really scary. It's really spooky.
Mm-hmm.
It's really, really spooky. I didn't get the chance to do it, but I got a surprise for y'all next weekend. Though.
Okay.
I mean next week with the flag on the play, but that's for next week.
All right.
Here we go. You ready?
Yes, sir.
You ready? Let's get to the segments. Y'all keep it going. Thank y'all for tuning in. For the many people, just want to let y'all know next week will probably be the last time we do anything on Facebook. We're trying to draw everybody to YouTube, so we need y'all help to draw everybody here. Gonna make some fillers for that so we can make sure we're directing everybody here. But other than that, let's go ahead and get to these. I bet it's on the wrong thing. I knew it was on the wrong thing. It's always on the wrong thing.
And while you do that, I want to let y'all know the first segment that we get into today is called Flag on the Play. And pretty much when Flag on the Play is when we see any players, coaches, anybody, male or female, do anything egregious. It's our job as sports enthusiasts to call these people out. So with no further ado, my Flag on the Play goes to... It goes to, again, all of the programs, football programs that's firing the coaches. Again, we mentioned this earlier in the show where a lot of coaches was getting fired. And, that's my lifelong dream right there is to get hired as a head coach, make millions and millions of dollars, get fired, and still get paid. Today was definitely a good day for these coaches. Coach, the first one, Maryland's, and I liked him. Mike Locksley and Auburn's Hugh Freeze, they did get fired on their days off. Mike Locksley was Maryland's head coach. They did get beat against Indiana, which is the number 2 team in the nation. They got their behinds handed to them as well. But it calls for a lot of people calling for Mike's coaching job. And again, the University of Maryland obliged. They fired him. I like where that program was going. He picked up some good recruits. And also with Hugh Freeze, he said he needed more time. And unfortunately, they didn't give him more time. I guess this is a now kind of thing where, it's playoffs or bust. If you don't make it in the playoffs in your first year or second year or third year, then you automatically going to get bounced. Pretty much from what I'm looking at this year. So, again, flag on the play goes to, I ain't even going to say the coach. It just goes out to all the football programs that's out there that want to fire their head coaches without giving them a chance. So, my flag on the play goes to them.
All right, go ahead and tee it up for me too. My flag on the play. This is just because I want to be funny.
Okay.
My flag on the play goes to the Cowboys, the Falcons, and what's that last thing? Oh yeah, the Packers. My flag on the play goes to you fans and also teams. You started the year off thinking this is going to be different. You thought this is going to be better than what it was last year. Jokes on you, tricks on you. We just left Halloween. It's not. It's the same thing. Cowboys tied. They just lost last night. The Falcons lost, even if it was by 1 point. Shout out to you, Spencer, because I guess you say a close loss is not a loss. But it is. It's still a loss. It's still a loss. And shout out to the Packers who still can't get it right. No matter what, it still doesn't seem to get to where it needs to get to, no matter who you have out there. And it looks terrible. And all the hope that you had, all the things that's going on is honestly being doused in water. Not just any water, not water from a bucket. It's being doused in water by a fire hydrant, and it's on high. The house ain't on fire. It's just being flooded with doubt, deception, deceit, disagreements. I'm just naming all the D words I can. Yeah. It's just, it's laughable, it's funny, because y'all in the same position we are. We suck, y'all suck. We all suck. Shout out to the Eagles fans out there.
Shout out to the Eagles fans.
Shout out to the Eagles fans. Okay. Flag on the play.
Flag on the play.
Not you just threw it. Just threw it. Sneaking in. Good evening, GR Houston Jack.
What up?
All right. And we are off to the next one.
All right. So the next segment that we do have is When Light Comes at You Fast. And pretty much when light comes at you fast is when you get on that plane or that helicopter with your parachute and you're on cloud 9, cloud 10, cloud 13, cloud 15, and you jump off the helicopter or the plane with your parachute. This is the sound that it makes. All right. So when light comes at you fast, this goes to none other than probably the top 10 player in the league, one of the most exciting players in the league that plays for the Memphis Grizzlies. This goes to Ja Morant and his quote against when he lost, when the Memphis Grizzlies lost against the Lakers, and he only put up 8 single-digit points. He looked disengaged, and he got fined. Got fined and suspended for the quote that he said. According to the coaches, so say he probably shouldn't play. Now, Ja, why in the world would you say that? Why would you put that? Why would you even put that energy out there? I don't know what's going on. I don't know why you said it. You look disengaged. Them people they paid their hard money to come see you play from across the country, from Memphis. It could be in Memphis. It could be in Louisiana, whatever. But you look disengaged. Were you healthy? You don't have no injuries. You could have done a whole lot better. But to put the blame on the coaches saying that they probably shouldn't play you or whatever, that's a bad thing. I didn't like that. I didn't like that comment. And that's all you kept saying as well. I didn't like that either. But if something need to be addressed, man, keep it inside. Because if you keep saying everything out loud, then, that's that microscope going to keep on you, just like when you had that incident happen with the guns. So again, when light comes at you fast, goes to Ja Morant. Who knows? He may be on the move. New Orleans Pelicans. Y'all sure could use a point guard right now. But hey, we neither here nor there. We good. We fine.
Somebody else said that too.
It is what it is. He tied. He came out and scored 30-something on Sunday. So that's all I'm saying. But when light comes at you fast, goes to Ja Morant,
man. Okay. All right. I'm not mad at it.
I didn't like it, man. Gotta do better.
It was a lot that happened, so.
And then the man that said he don't want to be the face of the league, bro. What do you want? Y'all don't want to be nothing. Yeah, what do y'all want?
He want hard times.
Yeah, golly, y'all don't want to be the face of the league. You don't want to be the best player. You don't want to be considered the best player in the league. Golly, people. Man, look, y'all need to do a whole lot better. And I'm tired. Look, and this for the American players, bro. Nobody don't want all that stuff, bro. Like, y'all are professional athletes. Professional athletes. What else do you want? If you a top 10 player, all right, you don't want to be a top 10, you don't want to be considered a top 10 player in the league. All right, so if everybody start talking down on you saying, hey, you ain't worth the money, then you're going to have a problem with that too, huh? I'm just saying, be better. If you want to do something, be the best of your ability. I ain't saying y'all should say y'all should be the face of the league, but if people are asking you, do you want to be the face of the league? Your answer shouldn't be, nah, man, I just want to go out there and play ball. Man, get the fuck out of here. That's all I'm saying. That's it.
Okay, so thank you for your rant.
Appreciate it.
I just want to know before I get going, when did actually let me finish this because I'm gonna ask you that. I'm gonna ask afterwards. That way we got a little bit more time. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, my money shot is something that I want you to remember, something that you should not forget. This week's is very special because it proves that to make money, you gotta spend money, and more money is gonna get you championships. So hit me real quick.
Hit you with the money shot.
All right, this week's money shot just simply goes to, this is the number, 350 million. What does that 350 million mean? It means you're the Dodgers. It means that you win back-to-back World Series. It means that even though you might have the rest of the association or league beat by at least 100 million, not only are you proving that it's worth it, but you're proving that we can win championships. 350 million is their number for what they pay for their entire roster, right?
Mm-hmm.
The next closest is 260 million. So yes, people complain about the Dodgers having the most money to spend and all this and all that, and maybe they pay a luxury tax or whatever they call it in Major League Baseball. But looks like paying gets you somewhere. Looks like investing in good players gets you at least to the World Series. Well, looks like it also gets you back-to-back World Series win. And after a long, arduous season, it's nice to be rewarded with that end. With that, and for players that you paid, they came up big.
They did. Yamamoto. We watched it.
Shohei Ohtani. Mookie Betts. Will Smith, not the rapper. Not Red Table Talk husband. Will Smith, somebody who's been in a bunch of World Series.
Ain't there somebody on that team that won 6 World Series?
Will Smith.
Will Smith, that's him. Hey, Will Smith, hey.
Talk about hired gun.
Hey, look, man. And then he got the home run that made it 5, right? Hey, man, keep getting them checks, dog. That's all I can say. Shout
out to one of my coworkers for actually, put me on saying playoff baseball is better than regular season baseball. He's right. He's right. Oh, man.
Serious baseball better than anything.
Well, just in general. Yes. Okay. I'm going to ask my question before we get to these picks. Also, congratulations on closing in on the 100K. Hey,
man. We did it.
We appreciate that. That was a goal this year. We shooting for bigger goals, but that 100, woo, it felt good.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
Your boy was out here doing the ugly cry. Friday it happened. Out here doing the ugly cry.
We're going to celebrate.
It's beautiful.
We're going to celebrate. We're going to drink a lot of liquor, get toasted, and have a good time.
I didn't agree to that.
Well, it's too late.
Oh, okay. Well, whatever you say. Okay, what I want to ask you before we get to that first.
Okay.
And then this second. Make sure y'all like, comment, share, subscribe. That's one. Also, two, this one right here. If you love listening to music like we do, make sure you put an M in the comments next to the artist, album, or song. We'll get ready to highlight that just like we do at the end of every other episode.
Yes, sir.
Wanted to get that out real quick. Okay. As long as he doesn't get caught gambling.
Facts.
He already did. He got away with it. Shohei Ohtani. Yes, sir. Many more subscribers to come. Yeah. It's finally working too.
Thank you.
Okay, what I want to ask you is this.
Okay.
And I think we got time. I need you to tell me why this face of the league thing has become such an issue. Like it didn't seem like it was an issue really at all. And now it seems to be a hindrance on somebody not accepting it and somebody not stepping up. Like, why is that such a big deal in the NBA? Like, who's the face of the league? Like, who cares if you ask me? But I just want to know in your words, like, what it is. I think that's what the average person is saying. Who cares who's the face of the league? I feel like it goes off of it's a lot of favorite players out here.
Yeah.
So your favorite player is honestly who your face of the league is, but the league wants somebody to be the face of the league. But why?
Yeah, well, the players that we grew up watching, that we enjoy watching, that transform this game of basketball, that I love to watch every day. They time kind of running out, so it's not necessarily the face of the league, but when people, we the fans, we judge who's the face of the league, and that could be a plethora of players. Victor, Anthony Edwards, your John Morant. You have all these players, Jokic, and it's not necessarily that people are saying that this person be face of the league, but if somebody come up to you and ask you, do you want to be the face of the league? I wouldn't think, and now and it is different, but I wouldn't think that now that somebody would say, I don't never want to be the face of the league. Like, it's just. But if you want to be the best, like that's what it entails. If you the best and you up there, people are going to assume that you are the face of the league. Now, again, it's people just generally asking questions, but I wouldn't think that someone that has worked their behind off to be in a position to be the number one player in the league or be the face of the league, I don't think they would shy away from saying that they are the face of the league. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, so from G real quick. The face of the league is added pressure that most players don't want.
Or they can't handle it. I think they can't handle it. It ain't that they don't want it. They can't handle it. Because when everything is good, everybody is good. When you up at the highest, when you up there and you win, and then you finally get that big championship. When you up there, it's easy. It's easy. But when you fall in the playoffs, you fall down in the first round, you lose in the first round, second round, the Eastern West Conference Finals. You can't get to the finals, and then you go to the finals. You can't win in the finals. Everybody gonna start talking about you, and that's what I think. In my opinion, that's what I think people don't want. Cause is it like, again, when you up there, like when you winning and you win all these championships, of course you gonna say, yeah, you good with being face of the league. But when you had that little doubt in you, when you had a little nugget in the back of your head, like, all right, I have to go through this team right here, this team right here, this team right here, and then possibly lose to this team on the other side, then when you do lose, everybody gonna start talking about it, especially if you don't put up, especially if you don't perform. That's all.
They are not given room to just be and play the game. It's something that. And then Charles Barkley said the best. I'm not a role model for your kid.
Facts.
That's something deep right there too. So I guess my thing is, I hear everything you saying. What baffles me is like media trying to make it like you don't, like you said, people saying they don't want to be the face of it, but you never asked who the face of the league was.
Yeah, you never did.
Right, like it was
the
assumed.
Fans assumed it.
Right, it was assumed by the fans and the media because you kind of knew, right? Of course, we just start with Jordan, right? We can start with Magic. We can do that, right? We just gonna go back as far as we can. You can start with Magic. You can start with Bird if you want to, right? You can start with Michael because he was like undoubtedly why he was there. You had other players that were like up there, but we knew who the face of it was, and that had to do with winning. I believe the thing with face of the league now that people want to identify is, well, who's a winner? Well, everybody's a winner, and I don't mean that by a participation thing, but everybody's a winner in the sense of, if I want to, I'm gonna go join up with somebody. So everybody's a winner, right? Nobody's doing it single-handedly on their own. They don't take their route of, which they don't have to, but they don't take that route of, I want to build something up in scratch because it's not necessarily perceived like that from management and players. also, when it really comes down to it, like face of the league to me, whether you accept it or not, I believe you have a point where it has to do with play, but I also believe it's a point of how are you being portrayed out here? Not even what your narrative is, but how are you being portrayed out here? A lot of people ain't being portrayed. Could it have been John Morant? Yeah, till he got guns involved. Could it have been Zion Wilson? Yeah, if he would sit up there and not eat a burger or two because he was always out of shape or hurt.
Anthony Edwards with his situation.
Well, Anthony Edwards said he don't want to be, but I think Anthony Edwards is like, I just want to ball. I don't even know if it's a pressure because I feel like he don't necessarily care whether he is or he ain't. Jason Tatum want to be the face of the league. We don't like Jason Tatum though.
I think Jaylen Brown think he could be face of the league. Now a lot of people,
but we don't. But we don't. I'm saying we as the
yeah,
majority,
yeah.
we don't like those players. Like we want it to be somebody else. We don't want a foreign player, even though people love Giannis. Right? We don't want it to be Victor, even though he may be what is really a generational talent.
Luka only play on one side of the ball.
Well, that and then we don't like. I think America doesn't want a foreign player. That's one, and then two, the American players are in trouble, hurt all the time.
Yeah, so much drama going on.
They got drama outside of it. So, like, the face of the league thing is something I think distracted from the bigger problem, which is we ain't producing like we used to in America because it's a global game now. Not intentionally, but because it's a global game. But I just wanted your thing on that because that's been bothering me since last year.
Yeah.
All this face of the league talk don't mean nothing. And I think it also has to do with it's not no back-to-back winners. It's not a dynasty now. So every year you want to be like, ooh, here's the face of the league, but somebody else win the championship next year. Like the last mini dynasty, I guess you can say, is Golden State. But they didn't want to give Steph his props, so he won it again.
They ain't want to give him his props until he got his MVP.
Until he got his MVP.
Finals MVP, yeah.
And one could say he was a face of the league, like, because they ain't like LeBron. Yeah. And he's a face of the league. But now, I mean, it's different. It's different.
Man, it's different.
It's different. Okay. We are going to get into y'all music picks. You still got time to submit them in before we get to ours. Right now, first up, we have from GR Houston. Jack, you want to take it?
This is Makita by Les Nubians.
And
we have Wildflower by New Birth.
And then both of those are from GR Houston. Jack, thank you so much. And then we also have from Miss LaShawn Holland, Lonely by Sean Milley. I believe that is in my playlist somewhere.
Okay.
I believe that is in my playlist somewhere.
I do not doubt it at all.
It's somewhere in there. I think I heard it not too long ago.
I do not doubt it.
Thank y'all so much. One for the comments, two for the submissions. We appreciate y'all, and we are going to get into ours right now. Here you are, good sir. What are your music picks?
All right, I have this classic right here by three great artists. The first one from Philadelphia's own Beanie Siegel featuring Scarface, Mac and Brad. Great duo on that record. And the next one we have is The Game, I Don't Need Your Love. So again, Beanie Siegel featuring Scarface, Mac and Brad. And again, the West Coast legend himself, The Game, I Don't Need Your Love. Classic shit. Classics.
All right, and mine is, I believe I'm saying this right, Naya Fields, R&B, in there with the vibes. And somebody who I hadn't listened to in a little while, Raheem DeVaughn, Apollo Brown, When a Man. I was listening to it on my way home just to make sure that's what I wanted. Okay. Even though I had to put it out there already. I just wanted to still make sure. But yes, Nia, however you want to say, I believe it's Naya. Yeah. Fields, great R&B record. And Raheem DeVaughn, featuring Apollo Brown, When a Man, super dope record.
Yes, sir.
And from Spencer for one of G's picks for sure. Oops, hold on. Let me take that off. I apologize. That's the joint. Hey.
That's the joint.
We be coming in this thing. We appreciate y'all, man.
Thanks,
we appreciate y'all. Listen. You gotta see it. Right here. 100 subscribers. We on our way to 200 right now. We'll probably be targeting 500, if not 1,000 next year.
Yep.
We finally got him, I believe, to commit to another episode. We'll see. He gonna do it this week for sure. We gonna see though. But yes, many more things to come. The surprise I had. Go ahead and give me a little round of applause real quick. Do not have a graphic. I have it next week. Y'all stay tuned on social media, and it'll be on YouTube, and I'll make sure I plug it in whenever we get in on here, right? Mm-hmm. We finally coming out with this ebook, y'all. From The ebook is called From Idea to Episode 1. I love y'all. We got the charge for this intellectual property. But this 6 years in, we got some knowledge. The ebook getting ready to come out. Stuff will be dropping tomorrow. It was supposed to drop yesterday, but I didn't get a chance to finish it. Stuff will be dropping tomorrow. We'll have some links out there. We'll get into our email list. I'm excited, nervous, but I'm excited. Been sitting on this for a while. This will be version 1 for sure. Version 2 will come out next year. It won't take as long next year. But this is another goal off our list. We wanted to make a digital product out here. So we making that thing that will be coming out. Beta version coming out. I believe I put the 15th. And then after that, the 23rd is when the full version coming out. Y'all gonna get a lot of gems. It's gonna be some of these experiences that we had, but just anybody who's ever had an idea about maybe want to start a podcast, from your boys truly, we give y'all our insight, our knowledge, and we may even like host a live or something like that, so we can kind of give y'all some things to like overcome that doubt or whatever. But hey, keep doing y'all thing. I'm doing things that scare me or make me nervous a little bit. He is also. So this is a big deal for us. We stepping into this greatness of ours. You know what I'm saying? So we appreciate y'all rocking for sure. You know, hey, appreciate all that. Appreciate all that.
Yes, Lord.
Yes, Lord. Appreciate all that.
Yes, Lord.
So yes, thank y'all so much. Had to get that off our chest. Thank y'all for tuning in as always. I believe we made it. Yep, we went over an hour. Be trying to get y'all out of here. But yes, thank y'all so much. We love y'all so much. Jam-packed episode as always. Clips will be coming out. Ebook beginning of the ebook gonna drop. Like I said, the beta's coming out the 15th. The 23rd is gonna be the full version. So that'll be coming out. A lot of stuff is gonna be in there. Gonna try not to make it too long, but it's a lot of things we just want people to overcome. It's it's not that much right now. So I think I got it up there for $19. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, if y'all want to support your boys, we appreciate that. But yeah, we're gonna have some promotional stuff coming out. We're gonna get that popping. We appreciate that. We appreciate y'all for tuning in. Y'all are a part of these day one repeat offenders like always. We love y'all. We over 100. We on our way. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. I'm Gary once again.
This is Cary.
This is GNC Sports Talk, where we do it
For the culture.
by the culture.
Because we are the culture, you dig?
#1 sports podcast. Why?
Because our mama said so.
Because our mama said so. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. And take it easy.
Peace.